Just to stick to what I normally do, kind of like you said yourself, I definitely want to focus in and lock in that we have these last games coming up. This week is a very big week. Yes, 2 other games that we got to take care of business, but then again, like you said yourself, senior night comes Saturday, so I definitely feel like there will be emotions in the air. For me, primarily, just find the balance. This will be the first time that my family's able to come out and watch me play in the Stan Sheriff, let alone be in Hawaii, so it's going to be a special moment for me. And, you know, I'm just going to try to, again, find that balance, because when it comes to game times, I try to, you know, block out the emotions. I try to just stick to what I do and play my game. But knowing that my family's out there cheering me on, not on watching me from a screen, but actually being in the stands, is going to be something, you know, I can't describe. It's going to be an emotional feeling, but something that's very special, too, in a positive way. So I'm excited for it. I don't want to skip Thursday night either, because we do have Cal State Fulton coming in. But you know, then again, we know what's in the back of our head. So I'm excited about both games coming up, and I'm more excited that my family will be here supporting me. Yeah, well, you know, first off, well, being around a great group of guys like my teammates and coaching staff, they really shaped me into, you know, being the young man that I am. On the court, like you said yourself, you know, summer usually is the time to separate and make yourself better and just work on areas that you didn't do so well in the last season or whatnot. So for me, I just was capable of what my strengths were at the time of my first season here at Hawaii, and then just attacking what I need to work on a little bit coming into my final year here at Hawaii. So just putting in some work in the summer with my guys, and, you know, a little bit on my own too as well, and just really attacking those areas. But, you know, being around these guys every day, it's a special feeling. You know, it's really hard to describe. You just kind of have to experience it. So what we share in that locker room, what we share outside, whether if we pass each other through classes and even running to the coach's office, it's just, they shape me into who I really am, you know. And for being off the court, I could say my character has gone up the roof. I've seen different parts of me come out where I used to be uncomfortable sharing with others come out, and now I'm at a stage where I'm really highly comfortable with the people I'm around and how my character is and how I act around them. And you could ask around my friends and teammates, they know that sometimes I like to be foolish and have some clown acts, but it's just part of who they made me, and I felt comfortable at that stage, and now I'm able to share special moments like that with them every day, and it's something you definitely don't want to take for granted, because look at now, time goes by fast, and next thing you know, here it comes Saturday, I'm playing on senior night. So I think just being here in the 2 years now is, I gotta owe it to the people of Hawaii, the state, and, you know, my teammates, because they really made me who I am today, and where the position I'm in, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So I gotta, you know, thank them foremost, and then on top of that, just I really feel like that's what made me be who I am. Oh, it's special, man. He is that player that is. He does all the dirty work. He's a strong player. I got to give it to him. I love playing with him, because I know when I'm going to war with the Sigmars, he's going 110% every single time. You can see it whether if it's in the weight room, in the drills we do, practice. He's just there. You feel his presence, and he shows it day in, night out. But you know, it's something that I want to definitely go into this final stretch and enjoy, because playing with not just him, the rest of our teammates, it's a great feeling. And, you know, and I know that he has my back and I have his, and we talked about it countless times this year, saying, you know, we don't want to take this for granted. It's our last games of the season, and it is our senior year, so we kind of just remind ourselves a little bit, like, you know, it kind of gets us going. In other words, when we get ready for games, we tell ourselves, love it, embrace it, enjoy it, you know, because it goes by fast, but you definitely want to live in the moment. And I shared a lot of moments with Zigmars in that way. And, you know, again, fortunate I do have 4 games left in conference play to go to war with him, and we have the tournament coming up, so it's not goodbye now, but we definitely find time to talk on the side and realize how time's flying. But I love it, man. He's a warrior. He's a true embodiment of what we are about and what we discuss in the locker room, off the court, and how we want to represent Hawaii. He's a fighter. Oh, I feel like I have a lot of moments, but I was actually mentioning earlier, hopefully my best moment here will be a moment I can share with my team when we're cutting down the net, you know, for the Big West tournament, and punching our ticket into the NCAA tourney. That's what I say I'm hoping for, but I know we're capable of doing it, and I have the utmost confidence into going and doing that. And again, there is a lot of moments I could share, but I think I want that to be my last memory of being here in Hawaii. Yeah, and being able to share it with who I practically spend every day with is my teammates. You know, I've always kind of just, even before I came to Hawaii, I've always lived with it's a common thing said where, you know, everything that happens to me happens for a reason, and I kind of take that long ways. Again, everybody kind of wants to live in the highs, you know, where you're doing really good, and when the positives are coming, it feels like life is great, and then you get kind of smacked in the face with this big negative or something brings you down. You kind of just have to find that balance. And for me this year, I've shared a lot of special moments with my teammates, getting wins, and there's games that we had losses, and you know, and you kind of sit there sometimes and put yourself into perspective and think, why is this happening? Or we're going through a good stretch and then now this, but you just kind of have to find that balance. And for me, I try to just, you know, just go with it. I love the wins that we get, and I love the special moments we share, and the losses, you just learn from it, and then you kind of just take that with you into life. Whether if I'm on the court or not, if I'm in the classroom, I take that into my daily life and what I'm learning. Every day I sit down and I think about how I can better my life, whether if I'm going through strugglements or you know, everything is going peachy. But then again, I think the biggest thing is just maintaining that balance and just realizing that it sets you up later for life. I don't want to live too much in the future, I always tell myself, because, you know, the future isn't guaranteed. It's kind of, I'm one of those guys that likes to live in the moment, because, you know, everything that's happening now is happening for a reason and is going to set you up for the future, right? So for me, games, practices, or in the classroom, whether if it's going good or bad for me, I kind of just say, okay, this is what's happening now. What's it going to shape me? How is it going to shape my road for the future? So I've always been a guy that's lived in the moment, and, you know, I understand that this is how life works. There's going to be highs, there's going to be lows, but it's just, you build your character and you find your true character, how you go about it when you have both of those happening to you. You can't live either way, you know. For me, you can't. I wish everything was positive and everything was going my way. You know, life would be easy, but then again, everyone has their own story, and I feel like stuff that you go through, strugglements, they make your story that much more interesting. So that's kind of what I live by. My future plans are to continue playing, to play professionally. I love this game. I don't ever want to stop playing. Do I think I'm capable of playing at the next level? Of course, I have the utmost confidence in myself, but then again, I am not there yet. You know, I don't like to think too far ahead, but it is right around the corner. You know, and life will hit you when you least expect it. So, trying to finish strong in school and obviously finish strong on the court as well. But I think that will set me up for the future. If I can play basketball for 10 more years, 15 more years, I will do so. But if not, and I have to find another alternative, I think that's what school does great for me. Communications, I've talked in terms of maybe going down the line and working in sports media. But you know, it's kind of like when you get there, you kind of want to set yourself up to get ready for those moments. But then again, like I said, I like to live in the moment, and right now I have the fortunate ability to play 4 more games and get ready for the tournament, and it still pursue my college career here. So after that, you know, it's kind of what's next, and I think the first thing that's on my mind is to continue playing wherever that is. It's amazing. You know, I tell a lot of my friends, my close friends out here, and my family as well, that my first year out here, it was a big change. Coming from where I spent most of my years and being around my family every day. I mean, I went to high school and my junior college for 2 years in the same city. Literally, my junior college was right across from my high school, so I just had to get in the crosswalk. But my first year here was kind of a learning experience for me, so I was trying to find the balance between trying to enjoy Hawaii, but then again, you know, the balance of missing home as well. So I think that was a big change for me. I wasn't able to experience the full, you know, experience of being out in Hawaii, because I was battling whether if, you know, trying to experience new things out here, and then also, you know, not trying to miss my family too much and trying to go back home when I could. But being out here my second year, I really realized that how beautiful the state is, and the people here are just the difference maker. I've met so many great people out here, friends, family, and just supporters of the game that, you know, that go a long way with you. And I realized they built relationships with me that I see never ending, you know, as my life goes on. And now being out here, I don't want to take any moments for granted, because time goes by fast, and it's a special ability to be able to play for the university and also live in the state of Hawaii, because this is such a beautiful place. So just having that full experience out here has really, you know, changed my character in a lot of ways and made me view things a lot differently. And yeah, again, just having these blessed opportunities that I have in front of me, and and trying to take advantage of them and use them to my ability. And it's been such a special moment for me to be out here and embrace that and make it, part of my daily life. I think I'll always have family out here, and I always have a part of my heart that'll be part of a why. So I'm glad that I made the choice to come out here and experience this full deal.